Yeah, really pleased. We expected Warrington to come over and give us a tough game. They've been going well in the Championship. I think maybe just the different speed caught them out a little bit, but they had a good bunch, and I think once they carry on developing and get another year under the belts, that they'll be good. But it was pleasing for us to get a really good win. We've gone 3 games now without conceding a try as well, which is something we had a massive focus on. Yeah, it was. We did genuinely score some really good tries. Our halves, Courtney and Hannah, really attacked the line and caused loads of problems. We scored some tries from quite far out as well, so they weren't just in their 20 and barge over tries, which sometimes you get in big scorelines like that. We scored a couple off kicks, which were really pleasing, getting to the end of our sets and just letting Courtney cause a bit of chaos. Really, she's got a real good boot on her, and when she gets the ball up in the sky, it gives us a chance of anything happening. We do work a lot on defence. We're confident that with the team we've got, we're going to score some points in attack. Where we've come a little bit unstuck earlier in the season is that we've shipped a few points in and been a little bit weak in some areas. So we've focused on that, and it is really pleasing. I think at any level of rugby league to go a game without conceding is good, but to go 3 is exceptional. Yeah, Fran's been amazing. She only just joined the academy sort of at the start of this year. Had a great game when we watched her play against Wigan, I think it was, and we brought her up just as a bit of cover initially and to give her a bit of experience of the women's squad, and she quickly got a spot in the team, and she just don't look out of place at all for a 16-year-old to score a hat-trick like she did at the weekend, and particularly the one that she caught the bomb out of the sky coming over her own shoulders. That takes some doing at any level of the game, so she's definitely one to watch. I think last year we promoted about 8 girls out of the academy. This year we've had Fran, Kira Bennett as well, that came off the bench at the weekend, who I think she only just played a Year 11 final about a month ago for Castleford High, so it's great to see them coming through. Matty, Laura, Josh, the academy guys do a great job of just getting them ready to step up, so it's not as daunting for them as it maybe would be coming straight out of the community game into Super League. They've got a pretty good grounding before they come up.
As well as your academy players, your senior girls have been doing really well, played for Yorkshire and Lancashire.
Yeah, we've got a cracking bunch. We've got a mix of really experienced players, the likes of Danny Anderson, Amy Johnson, Caitlin, who've been in the England setup for this last year. Obviously Hannah Butcher in there as well, who missed out on the Origin just because she was away, otherwise she would have played. So we've got a really good bunch of players like that. Obviously we've got the young ones that we mentioned before, and then I think there's sort of what you might class as the middle ground that we'll all be pushing again to get into the likes of the Yorkshire squad in England. We've got some cracking players, Chloe Kerrigan, Shannon, who's just made her way into Yorkshire just this last time. So we've got a few that I think will make the step up throughout this year, and that should be aiming to get into that England team for the tour at the end of the year. A real tough one. I think some of the best backs on show in the Origin were the Bradford girls. I think Amy Hardcastle got the player of the match. I think the winger got a couple of tries, and they pose a lot of threats. They've always got points in them. So again, the focus will be on our defence, because if we can hold them out, we'd be confident that we're good enough in attack to cause them some problems. We have got a few out. Obviously, we've got a couple of long-term injuries in Lois and Lucy Hewitt. And then we've got Madison Laverick, who's missed quite a lot of weeks now, a bit longer than she probably would have hoped. She's hopefully due back in the next couple of weeks. She's back running. Danny Anderson had a bit of a tear in her quad. She's hopefully going to be back, not this Sunday, but the week after for the semi-final. And then we picked up a couple of knocks at the weekend, but we're not sure how long they'll be out for just yet, so we'll have to wait and see.
And just finally, you've brought 2 new players in on trial this week. Can you tell us a little bit more about them?
Yeah, we've been looking to sort of bring in a couple of players for the last month or two. So we've been out and about, sort of watching some games and footage. We've got some really good links with the Army from playing them in the Cup last year and going on pre-season camp with them earlier this year. So we've watched a couple of their players. They're going to come in on trial as of this week, just to see how they fit in, just to help strengthen the squad. And we've also had Ness Harriman on trial for the last month, who's stepped up and sort of joined us full time now as well. So yeah, we're boosting the squad, because with a couple of long-term injuries and obviously rugby being what it is, it's likely that we might get a few more, so we need some extra reinforcements.